was on target, and they managed to find one another. Chewbacca, Masudi. Here it is. Coming into the area. She's got a straight focus on the task in hand, which is to hold Morocco for the next few minutes. Usama, only as far as right out hard. Masudi, it's right in the middle. And Morocco breaks through. But when it counts, well, the substitutes running up to the pitch to celebrate. And Masudi buried in there. Morocco had the goal, and it was superbly turned by. Do you wonder? The referee is thinking here, but they are celebrating. There's no indication. It's not going to be happening, but the referee's got a yellow card in her pocket. We'll follow that. She's just been entrusted with a minutes in stoppage time to see this through. Here's Chebak, another very much the wrong side of 30. Masudi, playing it in. Who's Rowie? Just didn't manage to take the ball. Chebak to her left. Options to her right. Striker goal across the face-off goal. Well, it wouldn't have counted in any case because she was off stride, having just come on side. Rowie just couldn't get the first touch right. If she had done, well, that may well have had a very different ending. Just fading away. There's 6 minutes to go. Sana Masudi stolen behind the Algerian defence to latch onto a delightful ball in from Hanan Ait El Haj, the skipper, to ensure that Morocco have 2 wins from 2 at the start of this Wafcon 2026. Well, a very good evening to you and yours. Welcome to match day 2 in the Group B of the Total CAF Women's Africa Cup of Nations 2026 edition. Yes, we are coming to you live from the electric atmosphere of the Malai Rachet Stadium in Casablanca, Morocco. That is where we are. Yes, I'll tell you one thing about tonight is that the stakes couldn't simply be higher. Kaylen Swart starts right in between the stakes for this encounter. It's a back four of Camille Mbane as well as Magama and Mabuya looking to fire arm up front. Magana and Gamete together with Refilejana in the middle of the park. Up front will come from Magia, will also come from Debbie Khatmani. This is how Cote d'Ivoire lines up. If it's not broken, don't change it. Diakite keeps a place right in between the sticks. It's a back three of Yapo, Kebi, and Miriam Diakite that look to start. Expect pace from Eloyi, expect pace from also Seri, and stability in that middle of the park from Fofana and Diakite. Right up. Good movements now from Uedrago. That's well, dancing around that defense. Good opportunity. Should have done better. Should have really done better there. Zamini. In front to the far post. Diakite comes out. Doesn't collect cleanly. And the defense pressing to help her out. Now, a good opportunity to counter for Cote d'Ivoire. For what they can't. Who can all contest possess. They're looking desperate. Looking to further. And they do. Shut up. Delivery by Samini. Hit up by Commander. Just couldn't really control it. Hit the correct direction. But just failed in elevation. Fair enough, the assistant referee will wait for the player that's in an offside position. Will wait for the play to conclude before swap off and gets him in and surprise executed. Shwata for the second time. Zero. Extends the lead and with that extension comes comfort for every post. South Africa made to play for the whole era. is facing down the barrel of defeat. Since taking over, he has never not make it out of the group stages. This will be the first. Look at the defeat. Oh, keeper it well there. Came off the line tirelessly so. Made herself bigger. Now I love the ball played into the steps.
Alright guys, the match prediction of this game before it starts. Prediction lean towards a high scoring draw, 1-1 or 2-2 or a narrow 2-1 victory, with analysts expecting a fiercely contested Women's African Cup of Nations Wafcon Group C encounter. So the key match insight and form, the two heavyweights enters the second group stage match day in entirely contrasting situation. On the side of Zambia's Copper Queens, arrive overflowing with confidence after ruthless 6-0 destruction of Egypt talismanic captain Barbara Banda is in electric form after scoring 4 goals in that opener. Nigerian Super Falcons, the defending champions, are under immense pressure following a shocking 3-2 opening defeat to tournament debutants Malawi. They desperately need a positive result to keep their knockout stage and World Cup qualification hopes alive. Looking at the tactical analysis on the Zambia's attack versus Nigerian defense, Zambia's terrifying frontline pace with Barbara Banda and Rachel Kudananji will heavily test Nigeria's backline and goalkeeper Chiamaka Nadozie. Then on the Nigerians respond, mainstay forward Azizat Oshoala and Rashidat Ajibade are expected to exploit gaps in Zambia's defensive structure. While Nigerian dominates possession, their clinical finishing must improve to match Zambia's current momentum. Looking at the Wafcon head-to-head history, historically Nigeria has dominated this fixture, though Zambia has closed the gap significantly in recent years. In the year 2014, at the group stage, the result was Nigeria winning Zambia by 6-0. In 2018, at group stage, Nigeria also won Zambia by 4-0. Then in 2022 third place playoff, Zambia won Nigeria by 1-0. Then at the quarterfinal 2025, Nigeria won Zambia by 5-0. So as it stands, the prediction leans towards 1-1 draw or a bounce back to 2-1 win for Nigeria, driven by their championship experience. So that is the prediction we have for this game before it kicks off. If you have your own prediction, please drop on the comment section, on the live comment section also. We'll also respond there. So as we await the game to kick off, I urge you guys to stay tuned. Please like, subscribe, and share. Enjoy.
ladies and gentlemen, this is it. Nigeria, Zambia. What a clash we have for you for this enthralling Total Energies CAF Women's Africa Cup of Nations Morocco 2026. This is going to be electrifyingly interesting for so many different reasons. The Al Medina Stadium in here in Rabat is where this clash is taking place. Nigeria, they lost in their opener against Malawi 3-2, and they come up against Zambia, who crushed Egypt 6-0. So this is now a do-or-die scenario for the Super Falcons of Nigeria. They've never lost to a debutant team like Malawi in the entire tournaments that they played. The 10-time champions, an extraordinary scenario. It basically tells you that they've got to just really enter the fray and put together a massive game against the Copper Queens, who are not here to make up the numbers. They're here for business. This is going to be a colossal showdown between the Super Falcons and, of course, the Copper Queens of Zambia here. And it's Group C, and it's match day 2. Conditions are absolutely ideal. The football is going to be off the charts. Nigeria and Asisat Oshoala, or will it be Barbara Banda and her band of winning players who are going to make their mark out here today? Your guess is as good as mine, but a backlash from Nigeria is expected. Zambia, business as normal, with Barbara Banda leading from the front. Two teams coming out now onto the pitch. Look at this. This is going to be enthralling. We are expecting a massive battle here. And we know that victory for Zambia and Malawi's 3-1 victory over Egypt earlier would basically mean that they'd be moving through and Nigeria wouldn't be able to qualify. Just understand, what that actually means. And no one ever thought that Nigeria would be in this position. So there is pressure on Nigeria today. And of course, Zambia coming out and feeling as though they can do what they managed to do in the quarterfinals in the last edition here in Morocco, when they managed to beat the Super Falcons 5-0. But I think that Nigeria will step into this game and try and produce a stellar performance. Pretty much guaranteed. It basically teased this clash up as something very special. Time now for the two national anthems.
So Shola is actually starting this game today. Now I'm seeing players. Echegini and Co on the midfield. Very interesting. It shows that Madugu has actually respected himself in this game. Southern Africa using it. This melody, they just change the lyrics. They so much love this melody. This is a South African national anthem, this is a Zambian national anthem. I think it's also a Tanzanian national anthem. Tanzania and I think Malawi. So much love this melody. sometimes when South Africa are doing their thing, you realize that the whole Southern Africa is very, very connected to the one ancestry. We are all one people. There should be no division among the Africans. No African is more important or more special than anyone. We are urging for serious Pan-Africanism. You see how they share same melody.
Exciting times as the two national anthems have been completed. Now we are looking at the business of a match that's going to be so important. Wonderful football players who are capable of scoring goals in a big way. Barbara Banda scored 4 already. Let's take a look at the Nigerian setter. Nadozi is the goalkeeper from Brighton.
Good idea of this game, the Super Falcons should just make sure that
Nottingham Forest and Alusi,
the attacking
right
force
back,
of
Christy
Zambia
Ochibi,
doesn't get the
and
ball.
Ichikini and Abiodun. With Uchenna Kanu on the left-hand side, the Al Hilal striker, Asisa Oshuala, will be leading up front, and the captain, Ajibade, is going to be out on the right wing. Justin Madugu is the man in charge. And the match officials, Josephina Wanjiku of Kenya, Tamara Mboji of Senegal, Elizabeth Mujarage, and where we have the VAR officials, Salima Mukansanga of Rwanda. And the Zambia lineup here for Nora Buckley. We've got Nali Ngona, Chula Maruba, Muimba, Belemu, 4 defenders at the back with Chileshe Chandalugu, and then Kundu Nanji out on the left side, the Bay FC player, and of course Barbara Banda with her 4 goals already, looking to try and build on that with Chilufia on the right hand side. The stadium looks absolutely fantastic, and we're very excited to see exactly what happens.
I think in the previous Wafcon,
Barbara Banda being the captains of these two nations. Nigeria up against Zambia. Guaranteed fireworks out here. And a revenge scenario for Nigeria, who got demolished 5 in the finals in 2025. That in itself tells you that this is going to be a fascinating showdown in groups.
There's no link. We're actually doing a live call. So and one super exciting should have been on the bench, probably
such an extraordinary
have been on the starting line list ahead of her. I think Ajibade is a good player. I think she's
heavily criticised, of course, following the loss against Malawi in the
position. Like the previous game, I don't know if the previous game to judge the Super Falcons. I think the coach knows what he did there. Either he saw that game or he just out of his mind. He's trying to, for me, another angle is that he's trying to create a fruit team. You know, there's this speculation out there that he's actually not a good coach. He's not. He doesn't deserve the job. So for me, I think maybe he's trying to do something to create his own footprint or create his own style for it to have an impact, because you can see all what he's doing is actually what the previous coach set up. So I think it's actually a blunder. That is if he really says that. So in my own opinion, I think if they play the players in their position, there's no problem. Ajibade is a very good player any day, anytime.
far side for Nigeria.
We're looking at John Meaty 1427. The game have already started. The game has
So
started
this
already.
Wafcon will
So
qualify
we're already at
the
43.
FIFA World Cup in
Let's say
2027
1
in
minute
Brazil. So
the game
much that you want to do
as
out
it
here. Justin
stands.
Magudu is the man here who's looking very, very stern and focused because he knows just how important it is to get the right results here. Nigeria pushing forward and on the attack. It's been taken once again. And it's Michelle Alusi who will be sending the throw-in in. And he battles for every ball on the pitch. It's back to the defensive backbone of this Nigerian team, of course. Ohali and Dimehit, but they've lost possession. And this is the quick, zippy action here. Barbara Bandit trying to get the ball into the penalty box. She does that indeed. There's far too much traffic in the penalty box for them to link up and try and find an opportunity to get a shot in. Banda working her magic down the right hand side, but
What that was not
when
a
you see
What is wrong with this?
Lunamji of AFC, there's Nora Link of the head coach of the
The thing
Zambia
is that
team.
this Zambian defense are not really that strong. So if Nigeria wants to really win this game, they should press hard.
And Zambia with a free kick on the right side. Grace Chanda plays some football in Mexico. They've got a very strong women's league over in Mexico. She runs out for Querétaro, 29 years of age. Chanda's high ball, trying to pick out a teammate. Far post, there's a player loose and a chance the ball comes back over. It's just not into the feet of Kunanachi, but they do regain possession. I like what the Copper Queens do. They like to pass the ball around. Here's Kunanachi trying to sneak the ball through. It's booted away by Manubabe. By Demahin, sorry, and Banda trying to get her away, but it's good work from Nottingham Forest centre back O'Hale.
Zambia are currently controlling the game.
With Maluba passing the ball
As
over
it
Company
stands,
Chilishi.
you know. Women football has actually changed. It's no longer business as usual.
Find a way into the midfield.
Hey,
Strong assertive challenge there and good control at the back. Big pick shot, that's a nice little ball over the top.
have a
Now
chance.
danger lurking.
Nigeria have a chance there.
Oshoala.
Oshoala, that should be a goal. Can you imagine?
Yes, it has. Nally bounces. And,
Can you imagine the chance Oshoala missed? Can you imagine? This game is not a game you have to be missing chances. One on one with the goalkeeper, she missed it.
Manuba goes across to full praise on Nally. And they
One on one with
get
the goalkeeper. Oshoala missed this
medics
chance.
to come on. Cisco and Dola girls team. That was the race forward, and of course Oshoala. That touch there just a little bit too much.
I thought it was too much.
As the ball was moving quite quickly, of course, on this surface here.
This is not a game that you'll be losing your chances at all. The Zambians are in a better position. They won their first game by 6 goals to
just to
nil.
get things sorted. But you
So if you
understand
find your chances
just how
to
quick
score.
Assisad Oshoala is. You understand just how deadly she can be. She moves with such panache. She's strong. She gets into those dangerous positions. Then afterwards, you just know how what she's capable of doing.
happiness is that Deborah is in this game, and I think Uche Ibe is in this game. I'm not sure, but yeah, Deborah is also in this game. Yeah, that was the thing that they lacked in their first game. What is Oshola playing? She doesn't have the speed anymore. What is happening? I'm giving her a lot of opportunities, but she's just so reluctant. Why?
There's a bit of a wrestling match taking place there. Look at the partner's way. But you can see that Deborah head was very much all over her. She's been told that she needs to calm it down a little bit. But Oluwato said that man, the 23-year-old, plays some football in Turkey, and you've got to be really strong to be able to deal with the defences and the forwards.
But I don't understand why Oshola to even be playing. Why you have
She plays for Galatasaray.
Gift on the bench?
Chandler will take this as a very similar position to the previous free kick, and
you have Gift, you have Yezu.
And that puts
we are playing
Zambia in a good position. They've got to be tight around every single player. There's no one.
These are old dangerous. This is only Uche Nakano that have that way to say. Why is Oshola even in this game? This is a game of pace. Against Zambia is a game of pace.
Anybody going to get on the edge of it? Well, the answer to that is no. It's diffused.
Yeah, I can see now he took the players back to their position. Alonso is playing her position. But I don't understand why Zambia should be holding possession ahead of us. Zambia is actually controlling the game. Zambia have the ball possession. Nigeria is actually playing deep.
This midfield battle is
let's go.
Very exciting indeed, it already is. 7.5 minutes in.
There's a chance there for Oshola. Can you imagine? That's a goal.
Nigeria take the lead.
Oshola scored.
Mistake at the back. She scores every time.
And she almost missed this chance. The keeper hit the ball before she scored.
The Super Falcons, a 1-0 lead. Nigeria, go ahead.
That's a goal.
You cannot do that at the back.
Go girls.
Communication.
10 times winner is not a beast.
Well, this was the moment that
I think they are actually utilizing the pattern they used to win.
She races through. She doesn't
The style they used to win them in the previous game, tournament. They actually were using looping balls. They were actually playing the ball, keeping the ball above the defenders. That was what they used to win Zambia in the previous Wafcon. So I never expected it's going to count here, but I think it's working. They know the weak point of the Zambia. That's a good one, at least making them the chances. Now it's promising 1-0 at the 8th minute.
It's about to get quite exciting out here.
You see, Uche Ibe is even the one doing all the midfield work. I wonder why this man kept her on the bench.
The fans who, of course,
what is wrong with this referee? Allow her. Why is she making her explain herself?
By all means, played fantastically, but they didn't manage to get the win. They didn't get
the score. That's together with
obviously
you don't have a problem.
So the Super Falcons.
Then you have the Conte, which is Deborah. You don't have a problem. These players, you kept them on the bench. I don't know what you were experimenting. You intentionally set up the team for defeat. You don't underrate women's football these days. It has improved. If you mess up, we're gonna beat you. Look at what Malawi is playing, just like Zambia, the way Zambia plays. You're even talking about Tanzania now. Imagine Tanzania. Look at what Tanzania is doing.
Oshoala's down on the ground. That was Ajibad, the captain, not in a great place. There you go. Getting tangled up completely as Ajibad, the captain.
Very serious one. This was what they were supposed to play against Malawi. We could set up everything.
So Swallow was
Play
down as well.
players
Anyway, free kick for
in their
Nigeria.
position. You are busy experimenting. In the previous half, Wafcon, they only considered a goal against Morocco, I think,
Mind games, not just
before
yet.
winning it. Now you expose the goalkeeper
They're going through all of
when you are trying to
tactical
make
moves and what
quick
they've seen in the
your own
first 10
quick
minutes. You can only
Players
understand
can
that
never be playing players
they will not
of
be
their
too happy
position.
with what she's seen in terms of
Can never
that
be.
defensive blemish that enabled Nigeria's most dangerous forward to pounce on a ball that was basically should have been cleared. Smoking midfield from Chikini goes out to the right hand side. That's going to go out for a corner.
I think Nigeria is winning this game up to 5-5. I think Madugu should just make sure the next team, the second half, he should just make substitute again. Bring in two defenders. We have Gift there on the bench. We have Iyezu. The way you are playing Uche Nakan and Oshola, Iyezu and Gift can actually play that role to make sure the goal comes, because now winning this game is not still enough. They need enough goals at the end of the day.
Ajiban with the corner once the referee is happy to give them the green light.
And they need to top the group possibly so that they play a weaker team, at least a second team in other group.
Oh, we thought we'd see some acrobatic action there. Just went flying right over the top.
But that's the rough. What is this people doing again? I think these referees these days are doing the Falcon. That was a rough against the Chigini. Not like the referee that officiated the game against Malawi. It was so ridiculous. In as much as you know Malawi played good football, but there were a lot of blunders. That was why today their own game they had a red card. They deserve a red card in that game against the Super Falcons. But the referee didn't blow anything. There was even a penalty disallowed. Very wrong. I don't know. It seems like they are biased now because of the 10-time the 10-time. So if Super Falcons must win, they must win with the clinical. I want to see the Super Falcons control this game. They seem to be playing too much of long balls. I want them to play box to box. They have what it takes. The Chigini is there. Yeah. They enjoyed
challenge there, and you see it's going to be a free kick. She just took the contact there.
These are players that this man can't get on bench. Can you imagine? This is supposed to be a red card. Can you imagine? It's supposed to be a red card.
Very visible with the replay.
VAR. Check. She stepped on her ankle.
She is the Swiss coach, been in charge of the Zambia national team since early January 2025. Former defender, I think St. Gallen in Switzerland.
Nigeria controlling the game now.
BSC. YB.
Not good enough.
Frauen and the ladies team.
I think we need to start coming from the wing. It seems like the midfield is fine, but we need sharp wingers.
We play from for a whip.
I need sharp wingers. I think
Place to get the results.
crossing the ball over will create more goals because of the height of the Super Falcon. They have what it takes to head the ball
Midfield is very
to
much in
score.
command. And it's all about all of the players in green. Here's Zambia on the attack down the left-hand side. It's a good searching ball there to Banda. See what she can do as the control keeps it away from the Nigerian defence with 3-4 players. Too much traffic, and afterwards you can see what happened. Shawana looking for the ball. It's gone a little bit too far.
She's out of her wing. She should not be playing it right back.
You can understand it. The quick counter for Nigeria, the moment the Copper Queens push forward is going to be an option for them too. Don't think that was the right pass. Saw that Chalufio was lingering it down the right side. She wasn't really in a good position, ready
Let's
to
go.
bounce on a long ball, a diagonal pass. But on the other end, you can see Shawana. She's battling absolutely everything. Brought down firmly by Aurora Chileshi. Yellow card. There's been quite a few strong
I like
challenges.
what I'm
The
seeing
26-year-old
at the moment.
in Denny Rose's player coming in from
Oh,
behind.
this
That's just
players are very rough. I don't know
that's
why
not even
this
clumsy. That's just a reckless challenge from behind. Margaret. That's where the Chilishu gets the yellow. Then a free kick for Achibade. There's that player, midfielder. Referee says, well, let's get this ball rolling. Here it is. Here is the free kick coming away. It's gone straight towards goal.
That's
Three things up there by Ali.
I think it's so
Like
good.
pressure coming her way.
It looks obvious. Let's go, girls. Hey,
It's really good fighting.
Everybody well
Excellent
played.
play
Let's
there
go.
from Ajibade. And through the middle they go
Uche,
once
Ibe,
again.
let's go. Hey,
Oh, that's
nice
brilliant.
ball.
It's found the way through.
Jonathan, let's go. Cross the ball. It's too many
Lights
defenders
time.
there.
Waits for a little bit of support. Pulls it back. And finally,
Well played. That's what I want to see. Control the ball. See, Deborah is now coming. She's overlapping. This was the team that you're supposed to use to play your first game. You're busy experimenting. That's what I'm saying.
Barbara Banish is calling for that. She wants the ball a little bit quicker. You get it to her a little bit quicker. You know that there's so many more options. That was the free kick that was whipped in. An excellent challenge there. I must have been coming from Edgegin on Nally, but she still dealt with it very well. The goalkeeper for Zambia.
Well played. See how the game goes. Even the goalkeeper is no longer exposed. Yeah.
Cisco Dola, girls goalkeeper at 28 years of age. Cisco being one of the top teams, of course, in Zambia.
I still find error in what this information this coach is playing, Madudu is playing. We're actually playing from the midfield, no much of playing factors on the wing. I think it won't be bad to have Odega in this game. Yeah, because it seems like he's just playing from the midfield. You can try other options because if this guy tries to shut down the midfield, it will be very bad because now there will be other options. This game is a game of heights. The Zambians are not really that high, and that was how they won them in the previous Wafcon because Ohale had to come in and even score a goal from set piece. So we need much crosses, enough crosses
Going
from
through
the
the middle,
wing.
Nigeria. There's options out to the left-hand side if they change. There's a runner
Well
going through. It's
played.
gone too
Hey.
far. 20 minutes in, you can see who scored the goal. It is no one else but Sisato Shawana.
I love the way they are marking
Centre forward, based in Saudi Arabia.
these two sisters from Zambia, the Banda. Oh,
A massive boost from the camp
they're actually not
president.
allowing them to play the way they want to play.
Federation, of course, in
More
terms
space
of
for them to
prize
move
money,
around
$5.8
and do
million
their thing.
now for the which is a massive increase, of course, and the champions get $2 million,
Zambians are making
which is double from the last edition. The runner-up $750,000. In fact, all 16 teams will get $150,000 each, up from $125,000. Just gives you an idea of, what is happening in terms of development and how women's football is.
Let's go. Everybody.
It's a free kick that is.
That's a
It's
free
in a
kick.
very good position.
These guys are very rough.
Careful there. Just went around and made a little bit of contact with Rashida Ajibade.
Rashida should have scored that goal if she wasn't brought down.
Just going down. There you go, that left leg going up. It was just enough to disable Ajibade. And that means that there's danger now for the Zambian defence, and especially Hazel Nali in goal. Malawi have got maximum points from their groups, from Group A and Group C so far. Awaiting Algeria to make it to
This one goes
Group A.
in. It won't be bad to have like 3-0 in the first half.
Danger.
To
It's
have rest
looking
of mind.
all players in the wall.
It seems like the Super Falcon are the only one that gives us joy. It's a football word. I'm telling you. You're making us proud. Let's see if this will go in.
Shot comes in, it's straight at the goalkeeper there and dealt with by Nali.
Oh, very poor.
So they've regained possession. I think there is a little bit of contact. It's going to be a free kick for Zambia just in the penalty box. I think the more foul on the goalkeeper. So look at this again. Christy Uchimi fires it in. Nigeria is one of 3 teams that have actually won the Women's Africa Cup of Nations. 13 editions that we've actually,
Let's go, girl. Hey,
12
Ajibade.
editions that
It
we've
seems like
actually
everybody
seen
is a
played
bit
out.
slow these days.
Only Equatorial Guinea back in 2008 and South Africa in 2022.
There's too
have
much
actually won as a
physicality
group
on the side of
there. It's slightly overcooked
Zambia. And they are
It's
very pacey.
just let's race on to.
Our girls are getting old. They are aging. The earlier we start getting replacement, the better.
Yeah, I think you just got to clear it when you go to Shawali. It's just breathing down your neck. Clear it as quickly as possible. If you don't, you know you're going to be in a little bit of trouble. Chilishe was the player who had to come to the fore and just smash it out of bounds. Long throw into the penalty box. There's the header and falls back. Who's going to try and pick that up?
Why are you looking for throwing? Looking for tempo.
Well, that's loss of possession there and a chance here. Bonatti gets the ball to Banda. And Banda goes down on the edge of the
That's not a
penalty
free
box.
kick.
Foul
What kind of referee is
committed.
this? It's not a free kick.
And an excellent opportunity.
Can you imagine?
Damn
They're even giving yellow card.
responsible for hauling it down.
It's not a free kick. It's just a jab. A jab. Is it a free
To
kick?
deal with Banda when she starts moving into those positions.
I don't know what is wrong with these referees. They jab the player and it's a free kick. How? What did she do?
This is a moment. That was the through ball onside position. Look at the arm. There you go. There's the falling and Banda falling on it.
Nah,
So look at
Demi
this
only
position
missed
here.
next
This is-
match. Anyway,
This is perfect.
their next match is
Zambia
against
trying to
Egypt.
get back.
Egypt is not really that too difficult.
Down
Okay,
by
she
goal
will,
from
she will come back. I
Shona.
think they will win Egypt and Demi can come back after the quarterfinals. Yeah.
Bonatti. AFC.
I think they may have to substitute them
Valencia
to
from Common
avoid
Creeks in the penalty
red
box.
card
Let's
because
see
any
where this is
team
going to
has
go.
red card and she's
The referee
marking
is happy.
Barbara.
She'll blow the whistle. A lot of discussions taking place.
Why is this referee delaying this ball? Can you imagine? They're checking possible red card for who? For Demi. She's not the last
Madrid
defender.
player.
What I check.
She also played for Eibar and Danny Rose is back home. Now AFC. Olympic team as well. 2020.
Possible red card for you. For Demi, not for someone else. She wasn't the last defender.
Surely this is going to get blown sooner rather than later. Oh, checking for a possible red card here. Well, this is going to be detrimental. It could be a major issue. Toasted Demian picked up a yellow. Bringing down Barbara Banda. Big question is, where to go from here? Is she going to go across and take a closer look at what happened?
What are they checking? She wasn't the last defender. Why are you checking for red card for what? And why is it taking too long?
We'll change things around. It would turn the tables. We saw a red card given to Malawi in the second half against Egypt, but they did concede a goal to Egypt in that 3-1 victory. But to lose a player in the first half,
What are these people
barely into
checking for
the
this long?
30th minute, would be a massive blow. So here we are, continuing the check.
Oh, you're not trying to manipulate the people. And you're not even showing us what they are checking. What are they checking? You're not even showing us the screen of what they
Give her
are.
the ball, give her space. She delivers. But she also attracts so much attention. She'll get a lot of players trying to bring her down.
The other time of this game, we even reach up to 20
manages
minutes.
to
Are they wasting time here?
continue to do that
Huh?
within this Nigerian defence.
30 minutes
they will
already.
have some serious issues.
It's so boring now. What are they checking? They're not even showing us what they're checking. This is crazy.
She's gonna go to the screen and take a closer look.
Can you imagine? She even have to go to the screen. That means they want to force her to take their own decision. I think the Falcons, the Super Falcons are actually being set up in this tournament. What is happening? Let's see what they are checking. Okay, she's the last defender, but it wasn't an intentional foul.
That was what happened. Last defender, of course. Josephine Wanjiku of Kenya.
Even if they give her enough time, I don't think Nigeria will lose this game. Nigeria will still win them. It's not enough. What did she do to her? She didn't do anything to her. She's a last defender, but even this free kick was not supposed to be. But I'll give her the red card so that I'll continue this game. It's becoming too boring.
Contact, you see that right arm? She's trying to get in there. But Banda's intelligently leaning into her, so she's making it quite complicated for Demain to deal with that. Afterwards, also need to check to see if she's in offside position or not. Barbara Banda coming over. Just for a little bit of water. She's can go to the bench momentarily. So close. What's the final verdict?
Red card. Can you imagine?
No penalty.
Okay, no yellow card.
No yellow card.
Yeah. No yellow card. It's not supposed to be a yellow card. Let alone.
And there it is.
Okay, she was offside.
And things can turn around
Barbara was
radically
offside.
once they take a closer look. VAR coming to the rescue there for Nigeria. Although it was only deemed as a free kick. So in fact, what happens there is that the referee will immediately
Nigeria is actually not in this tournament.
see whether or not it was
Alonso
offside.
is actually,
Of course, and
she's not playing like the way she
infringements
used
and then
to.
find out
What
exactly
is
where
the
you
rough? Yeah. Why are they blowing for this Barbara? She have never, yeah, it's against her.
It's
against her.
side. Banda was claiming to be.
She's always falling. When she have a contact, she falls. Why?
Also, a little bit of both, I think, but they definitely marked her out. Some of
That was it. She was held behind.
is making life fairly complicated for Banda. Which will go down well with for Laura Woodley, the Swiss coach, who I know that she's a key player, but Banda knows exactly what she's
I
doing.
don't know what the ref is saying.
The Orlando Pride player who's just been smashing records for go-go in the States, of course. And a free kick for Nigeria now. With Oshuala, who's down on the ground. But he needs to be careful, is Chilishi. That's very clumsy.
This referee is really nice. It was all what Malawi played against the Super Falcons. And that referee was so ridiculous.
Nigeria. Sneaky ball down towards the byline. Comes right across this low. It's gone underneath the defender and straight to the hands of Nali, Hazel Nali. Bounced over the top, collected here. This is it, Shulufia down the left-hand side. Striding. That's some fabulous defensive work there coming from Echegini.
Echegini tried. Let's go. Hey, what is
Good idea.
What is a show like
Jimmy, unable to slot that ball through to goal scorer for Nigeria. It's another hauling down of a player, and it's
Learning to lead this game. Why is she holding this girl?
so many times she's getting very annoyed. There's the yellow card because that's justified, I think.
Is there no one that can play that way?
She finally gets her yellow, doesn't she?
It's them in here again. Hey. You finally get this second yellow card.
Free kick quite far out. Copper Queens looking for an equaliser.
This game is actually not that balanced. I'm not seeing very interesting game. The two teams are just fighting against each other.
Grace Chanda. So much time is being spent trying to restore order for the set pieces. This is definitely chapter 2 of this ongoing saga that we've seen between these two teams. Nigeria, Zambia quarterfinals from last year. You can see Justin Wugudu knows how hard it is to try and get a goal back. Get a win here today for Nigeria. And straight to the screen once again.
Why are they checking the game? Possibly red card again. Hi.
Quite
I really want to take them out of this game. She's not, man.
Well, let's have a look at that again. That's the challenge. Honestly, she's the last player. She's in trouble. This is a similar scenario. But this time she's not offside. Barbara Banda. But the same two players. But she's definitely gone for Banda. There's no doubt about it. Any mitigating factors regarding...
But she's not the last player. There's a player there.
Damn it.
She's not the last player.
She's being marked out of the game. That's what we expected. I mean, with such a...
It's a red card.
That's what you're going to look at there, I
think. Is she the last player?
I think she's going to get a red. No, just a yellow? No, I don't know. She's going to get the red out. The yellow has been, it's a red card. She has been given the red. Marching orders. Follow it to Sim Demerhead. And she's had the worst possible upgrade you could have from yellow to red. She was clearly all over Barbara Banda. And that has just fed some energy into the Zambian supporters here. But Demerhead going off that the 39 minutes. We thought maybe it would potentially come earlier on, but the offside call just meant that it was scrapped. But on that occasion, there's no offside, and there's clear intent on trying to take out Banda, who's got so much pace. Anyway, the free kick's been taken. Let's get back to the action. And a scenario that, well, we expect this. They have to be Very, very careful now. They've lost their centre back. Who's going to come down and replace? Maybe Christy or Chippy. Or have you done? I think it's a Chippy who's gone back into that centre back position. Extra player for 55 minutes, or 50 minutes at least, probably more. That's going to be a goal kick. Stadium, Morocco, hosting major competitions over the last couple of years. Great challenge. And the intervention was spot on. Nigeria with a throw-in down in the corner and a chance to try and trigger something with Michelle Alosi. And on the attack. She's looking for something extra there. She's not going to get it. The Nigerian defence.
Can you imagine?
That is a mistake. Just running into a little bit of trouble.
Play the ball, control the ball. Forget about our one man down. We can win this
Through
game.
ball there to Oshwala. She goes racing forward. And a strong challenge, but she does get a big whack to the leg there. Back up on her feet, strong as can be. Wimba. It's another interesting battle. We got to keep an eye on that one as well. Corner. Nigeria quite happy, just taking as much time as possible to take their set pieces. Losing up time, frustrating Zambia, who do have an extra player on the pitch, but no to break down Nigeria. They've got to continue to frustrate them. Rashida Ajibade. High ball far post. Nicely taken there by Hazel Nali. Pulls the ball out quickly. That's a great ball. Up. The touch just wasn't there. 3-on-1, but they finally clear it. That's good work from Nadozi at the back. The Brighton and Hove Albion player. Another free kick. Fiery encounter.
This referee and the yellow card is too much in this game.
Captain this time, Rashida Ajibade. Racing away quickly. Grace Chanda. Like it was high, it's just, there's the hole there. That was there for the taking, but Nagosi does okay, finally. 7 minutes of added
Alonso,
time at
why
the end of
can't
this
you remove that ball?
first half. There's the acceleration. Showed too much of the ball. Oshuala's racing towards that. She's picked that up as well. It's a wonderful cover work. Otherwise, Oshuala would have been there, racing off with the ball at her feet. That shooter of GBWFC, 40 years of age. Nigeria with another throw-in. Nigerian fans hoping they see a comeback to form here against the Copper Queens. Has been picked up back out to the right-hand side. Another chance for a cross. It gets knocked off, and that shootout goes out for another corner. More pressure here for Zambia. We won't want to concede a second goal going into the break. Nigeria, 1 goal at lead, but centre back who's sent off 6 minutes before the end of the first half. Far post. It's driven in. It's a bit of contact following the header. It's the reason why she is down on the ground. Look at that, she goes straight into the back. There you go, that's the crash onto the shoulder. Naturally, 34-year-old Pachuca player based in Mexico.
And then try and put one thing for the play.
Captain takes the corner. Poorly met header. He was a little bit blocked. That was the goal. Well, that's the only goal of the first half.
Let's go. Nice ball.
Clearance. Firmly done. Barbara Wagner picks it up every time. What options? Cutting inside. She's going to put it on her left foot. No, she's going to try and dance her way through on the straggling leg. Caught the Nigerian players down on the ground. She's not in a great place. It's Ali again in the wars. She skips over. Watch this. There's the attempt. Oh, it's on the foot.
Hey! This is supposed to be a red card. This is supposed to be a red card for Barbara.
Writhing around in pain. Hopefully there's no blood or anything, and she's going to be back up on her feet in no time.
So VAR is not checking this thing. It's supposed to be a red card for Barbara Banda. She raised her leg on top of the face of Osita Ali.
There she is, Oshuala. A little bit of luck. Great save there from Nali, but she couldn't do anything but block the ball and have it come back off the thigh and bubbles over the line. Nigeria, Super Falcons, lifted by one of their star players, Asira Oshuala. expected a fiery encounter. I think that was pretty much on the cards, just knowing exactly, what happened last year and what is at stake here. It's most definitely turned into a clash where both teams be looking to try and get one over each other, go into those challenges, try and provoke a reaction. There's a lot of sneaky tactical
So VAR didn't even
moves that
check
could
this
be
thing.
implemented.
Wow.
Get the upper hand, maybe have an extra.
Look at this, she had her, she raised her leg and stepped on her. Look at.
First of all, it's the
Look
ankle,
at.
and now the studs in the boot from
They didn't even check
just
VAR.
raising the head of Ali. Sinaccio Ali.
I think these people don't want, they really don't want the Super Falcons in this tournament. Raising the boots against is supposed to be a straight red card.
Approaching the 7th minute now of added time. And again, the challenge is going in thick and fast. There's another yellow card offence that came up.
Too much yellow card.
It's going to come out, I think. Look who's going to be guilty. We'll pick up the yellow, I think. Unless it's just the magic white spray to get the marker. Put it down. Yellow card back in the pocket.
Can you imagine? This is supposed to even be a red card. What is this? Can you imagine?
Pick up the yellow. Michael Wafcon, edge of the area. Collected once again by the Copper Queens. Banda can't get hold of that.
Let's go. Play them, let's go. This should be the end of the
That's
first
going to be it.
half.
We're at 8 minutes. So 1 minute past the 7. We'll have a throw in. It will be taken by Imran. It's the half-time whistle. What a feisty affair. Nigeria have the lead. Zambia have an extra player on the pitch going into the entire second half. There's only one player that we can talk about for Nigeria who has made her mark, and that is Asisat Oshoala. An important goal, a goal that came from defensive frailties at the back for Zambia. In the 8th minute, it's Nigeria 1, Zambia 0. Zambia with an extra player on the pitch for the second half, following the red card that was shown to Oluwatosin Demi. The Barbara Band has been a handful on the pitch for the Nigerian defence, drawing the red card. What can she do in the second half? Can she build on the goals, the 4 goals that she managed to pick up in the 6-0 win over Egypt? Or will it all be about the Super Falcons who, well, if they lose, they will not be going through to the quarterfinals. But if they win, they've got a fighting chance, of course, because they'll be level with Zambia. Malawi with 2 wins, 6 points, and Egypt at the bottom without a point. Save it for extra at Checkers Liquor Shop with deals like Johnny Walker Black Label Blended Scotch Whiskey for $409.99 and JC LaRue Sparkling Wine 750ml 300ml 6-pack cans any for $89.99. Raise a glass to extra value only at Checkers Liquor Shop.
Alright, guys, in the highly anticipated Group C match against Nigeria against Zambia, the two fixture at the 26th Women's African Cup of Nations Wafcon in Morocco. Nigerian Super Falcons are defeating the Zambians by 1-0 at the Al Medina Stadium in Rabat. So this high-stake encounter was a critical do-or-die moment for the defending champions, Nigeria, following their shocking 3-2 opening loss to debutant Malawi. So conversely, Zambia entered the match with a high confidence after a resounding 6-0 thrashing of Egypt on the match day 1. As it stands now, looking at the standings, Malawi tops the group, followed by Zambia, and the next is Nigeria. Egypt is at the bottom of the group. Looking at the tactical masterclass and lineup shifts, following the defensive vulnerability exposed against Malawi, Nigeria's coach Justin Madugu made 5 crucial changes to the starting lineup. Checking the Nigerian strategy, the Super Falcons deployed a balanced physical approach, reinforcing their backline with Rafayat Imoa and restoring veteran forward Azizat Oshola to lead the attack alongside Rashidat Ajibade. This change provided a critical outlet to control the spine of the match and absorb Zambia's rapid transition. So looking at Zambia's approach under coach Nora Auptul, the Copper Queens maintained their later 4-2-3-1 counter attacking structure. They relied heavily on the blistering pace of Barbara Banda and the creative spark of Rachel Kundananji. However, they struggled to replicate the fluid offense that dismantled Egypt, largely due to Nigeria's impact mid-block and disciplined marking. Looking at the key match moments, the breakout goal, the defining moment arriving when Nigeria's high-pressing strategy paid off. Star forward Azizat Oshola found the back of the net to put the Super Falcons up 1-0. A scoreline they preserve through resilient second half defending. Looking at the defensive resilience, Nigerian defense anchored by Chiamaka Nadoze in goal effectively neutralized the dangerous Banda Fundananji partnership, bouncing back perfectly from their previous match errors. So when we look at the critical implication for Group C, Nigeria successfully revived their title defense and kept their dreams of qualifying for the 2027 FIFA Women's Cup alive. They must now secure a win in their final group match against Egypt to guarantee knockout stage. So Zambia remains in a strong position to advance to the quarterfinals due to their massive +5 goal difference. But they face a must-win situation against Malawi to secure the top spot in the group. So that is how it stands, guy. On the first half, it was actually a very cagey one, very cagey one as per se. So we'll see what happens in the second half. Yeah, I can see the comment from Victor Lawson. The Super Falcons need to be careful at the midfield and central back. Yeah, you're right. For me, in my own opinion, I think in the second half, the Super Falcons will need wingers. You understand? I know they're trying to neutralize this Barbara and Co partnership, but the best way the Super Falcons used to win the Zambia is area balls. So we need more. If possible, I wish we should have a gift Monday on the game, and also Inyezuo. They have the physicality and they also have that precision. So along the wing, I think we will also need to have players like Odega, and also on the left side we also need a winger. The other lady that plays so well in the I've forgotten that her name. She's quite pacey. So if we can go through the wing and have two more strikers that are able to that are really fresh in the game, the midfield is fine as long as we have Ucheibe there and Rebecca. They're actually doing the job. That was why I was not happy him keeping them on the bench in the previous game. So if we have those two more strikers, because I see that Azizat Oshola is actually not that pacey. Gift can do the job. Inyezuo can still do what Uche Nakano is doing, but let's have from the wing what can provide feed them enough crossing for them to score, because the best way is area ball for them to have more goals. The Super Falcons need more goals in this game because the Zambians are topping that group because of number of goals. So if we can score up to 6 goals, we can also top it. To win Egypt is not a big deal. The major problem is this game. So I would want him to make changes, especially immediately they get to the second half. Make those changes. Keep the backline the way they are. Keep the midfield the way they are. I think we can also have a little bit of Okonkwo if possible. We can still have a bit of Okonkwo if possible. But for me, the way I see this game, I think we need more crossing from the wings, proper winger to cross. That's what I'm talking about, Odega and the other lady. Then we need precise finishers and physical, which is Inyezuo and Gift Monday. They can actually do the job. We can't let anything down in this. Inyezuo can actually fall back to also help, because I see that Uche Nakano is trying to play like a supporting striker. Yeah, just like what we have in what's his name, Osime, and what's this guy's name again? That partnership, you know. So I think Gift Monday. It depends on what they've trained or what they master. But I think Gift and also Inyezuo can still play what Uche Nakano and Azizat Oshola is playing now. I think they've got a bit of tired legs. That is why we would want fresh players to come in to actually make a difference. These two players have been in the team. They are not new players. It would be nice to bring them in. Then at the same time, I don't know, maybe we may substitute bringing in Okonkwo, and also I don't see anyone I trust there by the bench to come and assist in the defense. But I think that Uche Ibe is even doing a good job holding on Barbara. I think he's doing a good job supporting also on Ali. Demi seems to, I don't know, she seems not to be sharp enough. That was why she was holding her, and there was a red card. So for me, I think in as much as you're trying to stop Barbara from scoring and her partnership, there should also be more goals, because what will demoralize them is more goals. Once we have more goals, there's no need to bother, even if they have to score, because there's possibility that they might score. So, and one goal is just very, very, very slim for them to be able to hold on to. So that's my own honest suggestion in the second half. So it would be nice for them to bring in fresh leg in the attacking. I don't really trust. I know Oshola have the experience, but the pace is no longer there. And one thing about the Zambian team is the pace. The only thing the Super Falcons have against them is the height. So there should be a lot of area ball, provide more of area ball, just like the way the first goal came. Those looping balls across the defense. That's the only way, and that was how they won them in the previous Wafcon. So if you have any different opinion, you can also drop it there on the comment section. So we'll see what the second half will give to us. Maybe there might be a little bit of changes, like I'm saying, but I still believe that the Super Falcons can do it. They can do it. What I don't want them to do is to sit back. I know that they can also get the number of goals like you're talking about in the hands of the Egypt, but they have more goals anyway. They have like 3 goals now. Then the Malawi have 3 goals also. Does the Malawi have 3 goals? Malawi against Malawi have more than 3 goals, I guess. I don't know. I can't remember now their previous game against. They won Egypt. But I can't really remember the scoreline now. But the focus is Zambia as it stands, because Zambia have 5 goals plus 5 goals now, because they won. They scored up to 6 goals against Egypt. So the Super Falcons have what it takes to score more goals against the Egypt. They have the aerial and they have also the legs. The reason why Zambia and Malawi is actually giving them more challenge is because they are more physical. So we'll see what the second half brings, and we hope they get the proper results from this one.
That's something. As we see, Chilishe was on a yellow card. Change with Piri coming on. So they'll need everybody for their final game. Zambia, of course, so that's one of the reasons why they're making the change. And with Piri coming on, it's not going to be a problem. Zesco, United midfielder. Very strong and sturdy, very capable of creating and defending as well in that midfield, the 23-year-old. But a goal scored by Cesaro Shuala in the 8th minute to offer Nigeria the lead. But they've lost. Oluwatosin Demi to a red card. So 11 against 10, and with Zambia hoping that they can just take full advantage of Barbara Mander's physical presence, technical dexterity up front, but also the fact that she needs to get some shots in on goal, just like her teammates, because otherwise it's going to be the Oshuala show. Kickoff just moments away. The restart. Such an important 45 minutes for the Nigerian women's football team. The 10-time winners keen to stay ahead and get the right result. It's 1-0 for Nigeria. And with that said, Oshoala scoring that only goal. But forced to put one of their players back in defence. And Christy Ochibi is the player. Not that it's too much of an issue for her. She's quite comfortable just moving back from a midfield, a more defensive midfield role to literally in the back four. Harley and Co working their magic. There you can see Ochibi straight in for the challenge and then back in position. Rashida Ajibade, the captain of Paris Saint-Germain. Playing more of a defensive role, forced to come back. I mean, it just adds there's more running, there's more cover play, there's more energy consumed when you have to cover for an 11th player. Here's Nachula's throw. It's been picked up and a chance. Anybody going to get on the end of it knows the answer to that. It's Konya Chikini. No one's gone for that. That's all the way back to Nadozi. Very physical, very feisty first half it was. Tibani gets the ball to Oshoala. That's well marshalled in the back. Nice strong play there from the shovel. Wawimba plays to Turkey. Blocking and just marshalling at the back. So important. Just has a foot taken away from her, and again you can see the fouls are coming against her. Camille Dunn is the player. She's catching her heels as she still managed to untangle herself from the challenge. Just look how strong she's, nearly down on the ground, and she's just racing away. Low gravity, but still staying on her feet until a little bit of contact there. From the Washington Spirit player. Grace Chander has provided us with so many little chips and lobs into the penalty area. We've really got to go for a shot. They've got no shots on goal, and I think that Nora Buckley knows that. They've got to turn things around. I'm just wondering whether or not Rachel Kundonanji at BFC will unleash a beast of a shot from there. Chander. Try something. Here we go. It is the long range shot that comes in. It's a fabulous effort from Rachel Kundonanji. And a great save there as well from Brighton. That's what Nadozi. She does very well. That's from Marka Nadozi. Well, there's your first shot on target. Drilled in, front post, there's the header. Nice to set up there for a shot. Another effort maybe. Oh, that's gone a little bit wide. The idea was good, but for Irene Lungu, she couldn't quite get some force, velocity behind that. But just look at that, it's a fabulous free kick. That really was from Kundonanji. Look at it coming around, look at the curl on that. Nigeria will be making a change. There's Rafiat Imoran, who's heading off. Shukrat Oladipo will come on to replace him. The 21-year-old AS Roma player. Just running out over the line.
Alright, yeah, let's see.
Long ball down the line. Smashed upfield by Wilma. So I would have gone out if she'd have gone for that. Nicely done, very smooth.
I really don't like this flash of music.
fiercely towards the front post. And cleared. It did look a little bit awkward.
Yeah, I'm
Doesn't
looking
matter.
at Omar Lewis. Yeah, he said Okoronko should come in 75 minutes substitute. Oshola. And he said Oshola should leave. Yeah, that's a good idea also. But for me, I don't think it needs to get to 75 minutes.
The banner is in it. There it is, going for another little chip there while it was going towards goal. First time we've seen an effort like that from a corner today in Group C. With Malawi earlier today, literally coming off the crossbar. Most conventionally cleared a ball.
Yeah.
I love that. That's what you call class. And a foul that's been committed over on that far side. That's well cleared. You know what's waiting for it if she didn't manage to punch it away. Free kick Nigeria. Kind of morale, isn't it? Oshuala. Doesn't change that much, but because she can deal with traffic, but I'd rather have a teammate just to give her a little bit of helping hand, whether it's a decoy-like role or a bit of contacts there. The referee really reacting. Makes a space, so there was a pass out to the right that should have been made. A little header that goes over the top, that might have gone a little bit too far. But no, Nachi picks the ball up. Still in play.
Everybody is down.
There's a chance to try and fire something in. Far post, an opportunity for a header. It's headed back into the penalty box, but snatched and easily picked up there by Nadozi. That's a great header back. Love those headers because it's in front of the goalkeeper, a little bit close to the goalkeeper. Otherwise, it would have been a lot better. But there's the flailing arms that swipe to Rashida Ajibade. There's the quick ball, Oshuala. And she can't quite control that. She's got the goal. It's going to be a foul against Zambia. To be perfectly honest with you, Josephine Jiku of Kenya has done a marvellous job. That has been a tough match to officiate today. Kenya has done well. So many things to look at, so many things off the ball that you've got to keep an eye on as well. But Oshuala. That's a beautiful ball, that really is. Oh, she's going to pull that back. She's going to get a free kick as well. There's a little bit of contact in her further referee to it. So, yeah, that was contact. That's a foul.
I don't know why the referee is not also giving them cards.
Saint-Germain winger.
This is
Maybe
Nigeria now,
Saint-Germain
you're
player
giving
in this
them
team, of
cards.
course.
Look
We've got
at the
Jennifer
role they are playing.
Echigini is the 25-year-old midfielder. There's Jennifer Echigini. Trying to patrol the busy part of the pitch. it into the box. And the Copper Queens trying to race out. Through ball to Banda. It doesn't happen. It's another foul. Nigeria need to be careful. Need to be very careful. Washington Spirit midfielder Abiodun on this occasion just getting in the way of Pity, who's very sneaky, very cunning, very crafty in the way that she collects good skills.
I don't know how they are going to
as well, so she can move the ball away.
The option I'm giving for the substitution
she's already moved it.
It's supposed to be a solution to extend their lead. This 1-0 is not enough.
Whipper goes straight to the hand, so that does it.
Not enough. Because they're one man down. Chicken, let's go. Everybody, let's play, player. Go. Man, this ref is growing too much.
And that was all that was needed, and there we go.
Again, can you imagine?
Again, the second half, the tackle from behind.
What changes are they
And
doing?
we got a change for Zambia, and it's Mary Lungu who's going off. Katongo comes on to replace her.
Madugu, make changes. Bring in Git Monday.
Evelyn Katongo. She's based in Israel, playing for Ranana FC.
Let's go. Let's go. Uchegini, let's go. Release the ball. Look at that ball. That's really low. These people don't want us in this tournament. Can you imagine? We didn't win it 10 times like this. It was fair.
That's a good ball. A little bit too close.
We won it fairly.
Should have happily raced
Look at
into that
clear
if it was
clash.
in the
She
down in
didn't
the
blow.
corner. Ajibade. Let's have a look at this again.
Can you imagine?
It was just a collision more than anything else.
Let's go, girls. Uchegini, let's go.
Long range shot. What doesn't happen has been picked up.
Go for the ball. You're going for
It's going to be a
the
corner.
man.
That's great work.
You're going for the player. She have lost the ball. You're interested in her.
Got to put
Play the
pressure
ball
on the
and
defense.
score.
I always talk about that, but it was not easy for Velebo, a Red Arrows player. Hassled and hassled. Michelle Oluzi. Ajibade will try and loft this towards one of our centre backs. Or Sisao Shawala has that height advantage. drilled in. Three-header on the front post just to clear the lines. Up again by Alusi.
Yeah.
He's on an onside position. And it's surely just going to be a throw-in. Looking for something more than that. Oh, it's a foul on the ref, on the goalkeeper, of course. Alusi. So yeah, Nally, there he is. There she is. That's the push. She's just running in. There's nothing in it. It's just a corner. Throw it, sorry. And it's going to be a long one, it appears. Someone's going to take it. Copper Queens.
But that was supposed to be Nigerian.
We'll have to leave that for Nigeria.
Can you imagine? That girl is so crazy. You don't know the rule of the game.
Oladipo. Acres of space, waiting for a little bit of support. Cuts inside. There's the acceleration. Watch out. She's put it on the left foot. She goes for the shot. It's a delight to the eye, but it's just a little bit too high. Well, the Bay FC player shaking off a marker, cutting inside. That's the danger. That's what the Copper Queens are capable of doing. That was the gnarly touch. Done. Now, Charlotte's gonna go off.
Charlotte's out.
Will come on.
This was coming on.
There she is scoring her goal. Another chance, another player down. Ayinde's come on as well. Well, will she be a hero at the end of the day? Will Nigeria get the 3 points that they need to pursue their journey here in Morocco? Looking for the ball.
Everybody, you have the power on your passes are too much.
Eighth minute goal scored by Cicero Shua. Justin Amadugu, the 62-year-old head coach. The Nigeria women's team from 2012.
Yeah, let's go, everybody.
Kicked out by
Well played.
There's a chance, the flag stays down, it's all set up there, it's in a goal. Oh, it's just skimmed the roof of the net. The flag's gone up though. Danger is, yeah, miles offside. Nachula, the 40-year-old right back, will head off now. Coming on, Chipasula. Play it down in the penalty box.
Let's go, check in.
substitutions are coming on. The elite ladies player, defender, 19 years of age, to replace Nachula, who's more than twice her age. Protection of the ball.
71 minutes on the
At the
watch.
back from Lushomo Muimba. That's the moment that we saw Fury going down. Chikosura and Oladipo having a little bit of a tussle.
Let's go, Dells.
Well played.
72 minutes on the watch.
It's a clumsy challenge.
There's a two rough. Everybody.
It's a clumsy challenge. It's lashing out. You know, you can see that again. It's just
Hey, can you
careless, isn't
imagine?
it? It's Chikosura just trying to kick the ball, but kind of late on. Everybody. Really see too much on Barbara Bander in the second half. She's despite the fact that they got an extra player on the pitch, they need to
Chedini, let's
just
go.
find that space.
Chedini, let's go. Chedini, let's go. You beat your...
Fantastic search for it. That's going to be a yellow
That's
card for sure.
that should be a yellow card. She's not even giving that yellow card. Give it.
Nowhere near able to race down and get a Chigini.
Chedini is Kipo.
Picking up her first second yellow after Chilishe in the first half. Jennifer Shigini working really hard. Love the striding moves that she takes in the midfield. Now what are they going to try and do here?
I'm not comfortable with this one. They should just stop all this goal.
Jennifer,
The pressure is too much.
everybody in there, there's a chance there.
Can you imagine?
Headed towards goal.
Ah,
And that would have been surely a second goal for Nigeria.
yes, well, you can't nod towards the goal. You're nodding towards your
A little bit of
own
contact
goal.
on Ajibade, but take a look at this again.
Can you
Offside
imagine?
there, it's all good. Just like Yezua was literally on her own. She just needed to get that angle headed towards the corner. And I know it's difficult to, try and shift your head in the right position the moment that it falls into your path. It didn't look like it was that difficult, but there's traffic in front of you as well, so if the ball opens up and you manage to see exactly where you are, there's no foul going against Zambia. It's like in search of something here, but the midfield battle has taken a different kind of flavour since Nigeria lost one of their players, though. As Fury goes down, no foul against her. Crosses, clears the ball. Decent ball down.
I lost it.
She's
I lost it. Win your ball.
She's protecting the ball. She really does put her body on the line when she's trying to defend at the back. As numerous times we've seen her on the ground, she's being trimmed because she's done a sterling job. She's keeping it really safe. Last 15 minutes. Taken quickly. Copper Queens. Eager for an equaliser. As the high ball has come over. And she couldn't quite control. There's no foul. That was just all accidental. And an opportunity here.
Everybody, let's go.
There's the ball. And
Let's go.
collects it here once
You see how
again.
the
They have
ball-
a chance to push
Why are you
forward.
going back? That's annoying. We're checking it. Let's go.
And again, Nigeria on the attack has been picked up by the
Handball.
captain.
Handball.
Tibade has a cross knocked straight off the body of a Zambian player.
Ah, but that's a handball.
Lovely
go.
work. This is great from Oladipo. There's the cross coming in. It's floated over. Taken well by Nali.
That's
Comes
supposed to
to
be
the
a
rescue.
handball in the
And they're
18th
just
penalty.
looking for Banda immediately. Some good, strong defensive work in the back. Come on, Ali.
Everybody, you're holding this ball for too long. Release this ball so that they score goal. Ish.
Nancy had a bit of an injury there. Something's happened there. She went down. That was the issue. So I don't know what is muscular, but Papa was going to come on to replace her for sure. Reaction from the Swiss coach is, yeah, get her off. Let's protect her. We need her to be safe. Don't mess around. And on comes Papa. Kailangan mo po Liaoning Shenyang Shenbei player based in China. Lots of experience.
At least one of our problems is out.
Zambia might realise that it's going to go
The other league is
down
out.
into
It's
that
only,
clash
it's
against
only
Malawi
Barbara that
next
is the
week.
problem here that is still.
There's a delivery to the penalty box, taken well by Nali. And again, lovely touch. A good strong defensive. Marshalling at the back from Nigeria. Shuala's 8th minute goal is the only goal so far. But a red card for Nigeria floated into the penalty box. Headed out, cleared. Chapasula.
Let's do the ball.
Find a teammate out wide.
Let's play for Alonso there. Let's go. We're checking it.
Bit of pressure on the Zambian defence.
She lost that ball.
It's racing hard, but that's not the ball down the line.
10 minutes to
She
go.
wanted
18
to
minutes
deliver
on
a
the
winner.
watch.
Another change for Nigeria. And this time,
Kurunko is coming in.
Chena Kanu of Cruz Azul
Victor Lawson.
is going to be replaced by
Omol Wazibike Luis.
Ejioma
They've done what you requested for. Okonkwo is
AFC
in.
Toronto.
Okonkwo is in, but they took out Uchenna. This was what I wanted that happened. Okonkwo is in, and to partner with me is here.
Chase everything. Play to bring on for the last 10 minutes.
We need another goal. Let's go. What is Echegini doing there? That boy not supposed to lose that ball.
That's the right side. Now Zambia
don't like what I'm
receives to the
seeing.
middle. A chance to try and get a shot in potentially. Not in an offside position, but dealt with at the back. Until Barbara Banda gets involved. She goes down quite quickly.
You see that Ucheibe is actually
you can see that
holding
Christy Ucheibe
this
is just
Barbara Banda very
suggesting
well.
that there was no contact at all. We've got another Nigerian down on the ground at the other end. There's nothing there, I don't think. A little bit of frustration there coming from Ucheibe. It's been a very physical game. There's been a lot of battles going on. That was the moment that Fury poached the ball.
Okay, it's even Alonso that fell there. I thought it was even
That was the
that was a rough.
bit of contact there.
Alonso, please don't leave. Yes.
Chibane. The through ball, just look at this little bit of hesitation there from Hazel Nally to come out. Didn't know how the ball would bounce. She did well. She did really well to block that first shot. So unlucky. It's just because Oshuala is tall, strong, and she follows through, and the ball comes off her leg and ends with a goal.
Alonso, please don't leave. Hey.
Goes off to receive some treatment.
Tronco, let's go. Tronco, hold the ball, let's go.
Good idea for the one goal.
Alonso, enter now. This is the same waste of time staying outside that made Malawi score that third goal. If you can't come in, let them make a change. You can't be nine player playing against 11.
Rabandes had a difficult time out there, the Nigerian defence. We saw that she didn't manage to force Oluwatosin Damihin off the pitch because she wrestled her to the ground. Banda. Corner. Lost in a shot.
Hi.
Can't afford to concede a goal. So take it very quickly here. Chanda. But the referee not ready for that. We'll take it again. I didn't blow my whistle.
Alonso back.
Fury. It's been stepped out. There's a chance. It's been set up for a volley. Connection. And there's the shot. It's a low cross cutter. And smothered there by Brighton. Goalkeeper. What does he? Contact on Okoroko. between the legs there. It was going wide.
85 minutes on the watch.
3 substitutions, Nigeria. 2 more. Oh, look at that.
Leah.
Bit of magic. Ajibade. There's the cross coming over. Okoronkwo. I think she handballed it, didn't she?
Hey, that's handball there.
Bouncing back off her hands. Fury. Lovely 1-2. Also confirmed challenge there, but it's...
It's not a big deal. She went for the ball.
I think not too happy with that, Chikini.
If we are giving her yellow card, she went for the ball. I don't know what is wrong with this referees. Everything you just give yellow card. Can't you see? You don't know what's a yellow card.
And you can see what happens there.
They're
She missed
taking
the
her
next
out to
match. She's already picked
miss
up a
next
yellow.
game now.
It's a big blow. She's been solid in the midfield.
That was wrong. That was wrong. Totally wrong.
3 more minutes remaining. Nigeria holding on as they go in search of their first points. Banda goes down. Barbara Banda on the ground. First time we've seen that happen.
Barbara is looking for tennis.
Get anything.
Just faking a fall all this time. Why can't this push? These guys are tired. Push.
It's gone a little bit too far.
These guys are
The
tired.
idea was good. Got to be careful there, Christy or Jimmy. That was just big time chop tackle, wasn't it? She missed the game against Egypt. Lovely back heel. Well, Okoronkwo flies over the top as she tries to sneak down the wing. With the firm, solid defensive challenges coming in from the
88 minutes on the
Queens.
watch. 2 minutes to go.
brings an end to that move. Long throw for Nigeria. It was a good idea from Israel. She needs to have someone behind her to latch onto that. Attempted through ball, that was a good idea.
Let's go,
Wafcon
through
picks
ball.
it up though. She's on her own.
Let's go. Let's go.
Toe broke down wide towards Israel.
Yeah.
That's a great ball. Now the chance to push forward and price open the defense here. Rashida Ajibade, nice through ball, comes back on a deep ball, gets the touch there off the Zambia defenders, goes out for a corner.
5
Now they're
minutes
going
at
to
a
make the
time.
most of this. 5 minutes of additional time for them to hold on to this result and get the win. And join Zambia with 3 points, 3 behind leaders Malawi after match day 2. Oh, not. to use up time. And just successfully squeezed ahead a few extra seconds. And they also managed to win the corner. Perfectly delivered there. I thought that it has to just latch onto that. It goes over the back and out the back door collected here and racing up on that right hand side is Mwanza and Co. Just to try and do something. Proper Queens. Excellent work once again. You can see that Chikini, the PSG player, has just been prolific and they were able to latch onto that ball and whizzed over right through the penalty box. 3 minutes remaining. Hard-fought battle taking place here in Group C. Just didn't have to get a little touch there that was crucial. Mwanza. Toe poke. Down over the top of Katongo. Seems to be okay. The last 2 minutes we go. A little bit of pressure here now. Fury collects. Draws it back. To Katongo. Out wide is Mwanza. Mwanza intelligently getting the ball into the penalty box. Give it to Barbara Banda. To proven marks. Woman, she knows what to do. It's Fury going off down towards the byline. The final touch takes the ball out of play for a goal kick. They're holding on. The Super Falcons, the 10th time champions of Africa. The defending champions. Gaining revenge over the team who crushed them in the last 3. Battling there again.
Why are you falling like this? Stand on your feet now.
Dispossessed finally. A long ball towards Banda. Oh, Fury's touches a masterclass in control. The ball just doesn't get past.
Hold on to this ball. 1 minute to go, man.
Oh, that's exactly what you needed to do. Kick it away. With seconds remaining. You can see that Hazel Nani has collected this. They need to get it in the box. They need to pump it up. That's exactly what she's done. She sent it higher. Now get the ball out wide. The long range shot coming in, maybe. Fury. There's the lofted ball towards Banda. She can't get it. It's been picked up here. Look at the control. There's a shot that goes high. And Grace Chandler had an equaliser in her grasp.
That's the end of the game. Match is over.
And that's surely the last chance. Saloon doors are being closed. There it is, the final whistle, and the Super Falcons survive. They win. They march forward. Having lost to Malawi 3-2, they've finally beaten a team who gave them so much hassle, so much concern in all different categories. And Well, Zambia, they played valiantly. They just couldn't quite get the equaliser. The final score, Nigeria 1, Zambia 0.
Alright guys, let's take a look at the match analysis, the post-match analysis for this fixture. Nigeria defeated Zambia 1-0 in their crucial Group C match at the 2026 Women African Cup of Nations in Morocco. Looking at the tactical breakdown, the high-stakes encounter of the Al Madina Stadium in Rabat served as a critical redemption arc for Nigeria following their shock opening match defeat to Malawi. So the quick early strike, Nigerian star forward Asisat Oshoala scored the decisive goal in the 8th minute. Capitalizing on early offensive momentum, this early goal completely changed the complexion of the game, forcing Zambia to chase the equalizer. So looking at the red card turning point, the match experienced a dramatic tactical shift at the end of the first half when Nigerian defender Oluwatosi Demeyin received a straight red card deep into first half stoppage time. This left the Super Falcons with only 10 players for the entire second half. Looking at their defensive resilience versus attacking pressure, down a player, Nigeria abandoned their expansive attacking movement to deploy a compact deep low block. The backline marshaled by veteran figures and anchored by goalkeeper Chiamaka Nadozie successfully thwarted Zambians' explosive attacking threats, including Barbara Banda and Rachel Kundananji. So looking at Zambian structural frustration, despite piling up pressure on the 10-player Nigerian squad in the second half, Zambia struggled to convert possession into dangerous clear-cut opportunities. Their inability to break through Nigerians' physical and organized defensive lines ultimately cost them a point. So as it stands, the Group C implication, this structural victory drastically alters the landscape of the tournament group phase. The top of the group is Malawi with 6 points, Zambia with 3 points. The situation of Malawi is qualified for quarterfinals. Zambia must get a result in the final match day. Then Nigeria have a 3 points same as Zambia, receive qualification hopes. Then Egypt with 0 points facing elimination. So this exact figure has emerged as one of the most intense recurring rivalries on the continent, with both teams meeting across multiple recent editions. In 2026, Nigeria won Zambia, which we watched 1-0. In 2025, Nigeria won Zambia 5-0, quarterfinals. Then in 2022, Zambia won Nigeria 1-0 in the third place playoff. So guys, that is what we have for today's live game between Nigeria and Zambia, which is the Super Falcons against the Copper Queens. So please like, subscribe and share.